Alright, I haven't done one of these in forever, but I'm gonna do a defense review for this week for my new map. The defense did fine. I have a different version that I'm gonna try out the next dark season. Um, I made a few changes over the course of the week. I really would like to be able to carry Xander all the time. However, it's looking like less and less of a possibility with each passing day, unfortunately. One of the limitation of this map is since Bronya is so big and tanky, and since she's got so much HP, it's very hard to give her infantry pulse. I started with Res Smoke, which I then switched out for Infantry Pulse on her in order to buff Bramimond. Later on, I'm still carrying it with my final iteration, but for my next map, I'm gonna be going back to running Quick and Pulse on to Bramimond and a 3 cooldown special. I feel that Bramimond really excels with a 3 cooldown special. Um, the second mythic has the issue of being useless all the time, which kind of sucks. Unfortunately, I started with Gale Force onto Elliewood and then switched it to Glacius since he's running a speed res ARD skill. He's getting a shit ton of resistance, and I'm more than happy to make use of it. I had, I believe, one or two matches where I stalled my opponents out. The first match that I lost, I almost stalled them out, but eventually didn't. I don't remember what happens here. Do I? They gave up here. I don't remember what turn it was, but it was early in the week, so it's perfectly fine to give up a map early in the week. This is one more success. This is a plus 10 Fallen Male Corrin, and essentially they tried to tank me and they weren't successful. This is the one whale that I faced plus 10 Mila, plus 6 Mila, plus 5 Peony, getting them to plus 11 merges. So running triple mythic would give them more points than double mythic at this stage. Bronya being very survivable has been really nice. She hasn't been perfect. She doesn't live everything, but have I already? Yeah, here I had already changed Gale Force to Glacius. This was not a competitive team as far as I can tell. There is an out of season Altina. There's Legendary Leaf was in season, and in fact I used it myself. But there's no more mythics, even though everybody has gotten an air and a peony for free. Yeah, that I don't understand that, but I don't think there's much to understand there. Over towards the end of the video, I will go into the changes that I've made. Uh, Gamble the trap. I've had a number of people gamble the left trap, and perhaps I should switch it because I paid for it and nobody gambled the right trap. So yeah, I guess that's something that I can switch and change. I will deliberate upon it, and eventually I will make my decision. Uh, Here, I think this player got stalled out because they were unable to kill my Azama. And on the next match, they almost got stalled out, but killed me on the final turn. I think there is like a fruit fly or something in the room because Mia is chasing her around. Here they have to go on the trap, but Azama gets healed by the healing tower, so he's fine. Um, it would be fine to have this be the trap because it still wouldn't affect Bramimond. What would change is that Xander would get hit and not Bronya, which I mean it's not bad. Um, But if Branya gets hit, Azama heals her and heals himself. Regardless, Azama could heal Hell or the Hell equivalent and then survive. I'm gonna speed through these because there's 12 minutes until reset, so I don't wanna go out of time. I have uploaded the video, but I haven't done the thumbnail and the description for it, so uh, yeah, I'm a bit late on that. I'm happy that the CYL heroes are no longer going to be bonus heroes because at least Dimitri and Edelgard are competent tanks. Much more so with bonus stats, of course. Nowadays, right now, most people will have pulled many of them. They will have many merges on their heroes and such. So there is that to watch out for. But I mean, Dimitri has what 16 resistance, something like that. Are we really afraid of that? Also, with this theme, um, Summer's Ender, New Year's Ender, whatever that is, New Year's Ender, because Summer's Ender is another thing, has enough HP to be fine against Mila as long as Mila is affected by Dark Shrine, whereas the new guy flying Edelgar, flying what's his name? I should know his name. Flying what? The Eldigan has more resistance than Mila, no matter what, outside of super high merges. But even at lower merges, he should be fine. And here they barely make it. But yeah, Bonfire on Mila is very good. All of those stat requiring specials are very strong when you're able to trigger them on the right unit. And they did a very good move in breaking down my healing tower. Essentially, they went in early, which is something that I often do, and that allowed them to have many turns to kill my lone surviving Azama. This is an Ashnard thing, an Ashnard team. This Ashnard, however, doesn't have a healing special. Ashnard is a fine unit. I think that he's more suited to AR defense than he is at AR offense, but his weapon is essentially the same effect as Palm Staff, and that is useful. The problem is you're not gonna survive the glaciers. I believe that I'm running Iceberg on Branya. Let me check. Yes, that is correct. And later on, over the course of the week, to I switched to double rally on these two. I don't really think that it's necessary from an AI standpoint, or rather from a turn standpoint. However, I wanted to have the option, or at least to threaten my units to jump to this spot. So that's why I went with double rally, considering that of course the front hill has guidance so that these two units can jump. They don't give up. The problem with both Hell and Sothis is that those units are fucking useless. They do literally nothing. They're not tanky. They don't do any damage. They don't support. So yeah. And with Sothis, she's got such low HP that to she's not even able to provide IP to Bronya, because even with double HP plus 5 at I think mine is at either plus 1 or plus 2, and she's got HP IVs, she still doesn't fucking doesn't fucking heal, doesn't fucking provide have enough HP to provide infantry pulse. So that part sucked. Here they're bringing a dedicated Azama counter, but the problem is that the rest of my team is just too strong for them to deal with. They have to gamble this trap, so this is the one time where a trap gamble finally fails and went in my favor. And yeah, with that in the books, we're very easily able to snipe them down. Also, I have no idea why Branya would get danced and not Eliwood, because Eliwood would have gotten a second kill. But yeah, they gave up here, and this is the match that pissed me off. This is a building configuration that you never see. Lane 4 Tactics Room, Lane 3 Panic Manor, all of them max level on offense. Those are completely unseen buildings. And yeah, the Lane 4 Tactics Room is a gigantic gamble, as is their left trap gamble. So yeah, I don't think that I would consider this something that will be replicated. I just think it was a stroke of luck. And yeah, the lane 2 bolt tower is really doing very little for them. I understand that they aim to lock down the right side of the map with the lane 4 catapult. I see that there is a point behind it. I don't think that it's a smart one. I don't think that's what you want to be doing. Also, this sucked. I have attack on Xander, unfortunately, and while his AI would be better, his AI is better than Eldigan's because he's a ranged unit. This was the first time where he got baited. So essentially, everything that could go wrong went wrong in this map, and yeah, that was a loss, unfortunately. Yep. Okay. And I think there was one more trap gamble towards the end, but that one didn't ultimately matter. And this one is finally a Brave Ike. This is not a highly merged Brave Ike, it's just the basic setup with null counter disrupt, which I don't feel that it's worth bringing anymore ever. I don't see fire sweeps and stabs as a problem. In fact, in this case, actually, Azama would have attacked, but didn't, because he would have likely died from the Aether, I guess. If I could replace Palm Staff with Candlelight or Flash, I would definitely appreciate it. But yeah, this is where I'm at right now. These two could be changed, as I said. These could be changed as well. They don't really matter for the time being. I am 40 grails away from getting my final Branya merge. I will get them with this. With these rewards, I would get them with the rewards from Forging Bonds, but essentially I'm running triple lulls to nullify visible buffs on the enemy team. All my carries are running lulls. There's a Panic Manor, which doesn't really do much, and in fact, I would be more than fine switching it out, even though I am building towards maxing out my Panic Manor. For the time being, I think that I could switch out of it. I still haven't decided on the seal for Azama. I feel that Close Death and Fortress Rest are very comparable. I don't see another option. I'm running chill attack on Xander because I feel that it's always useful. But if I had the fodder for Sudden Panic, Xander would be fine running it. The new version of this map that I'm going to be running for the next time is going to be this one, because both Eldigan and Yoon are bonus heroes. So Yoon will be doing a lot more damage, especially with the double bond and and Wings of Mercy. I still haven't bothered giving her Wings 3. I will be doing it soon, but yeah, I opted to run ground orders on Yoon rather than guidance on Eldigan, because that will allow for a few more shenanigans. However, Yoon could also, I wouldn't be too much against running Chaos Named on Yoon, especially since this is a very open map and it's likely that the attacking team would be sticking together in this area, although this area is free. So I don't know, I haven't decided on it yet. So that's where my defense is at right now. um, I like where we're going. I will keep taking note of any possible changes, of any possible holes that I might need to plug. But I'm liking where we're at right now, and I'm looking forward to the next dark week. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.